Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Unlucky Specialist Podcast. Yours truly, Sam Torres.
And your boy, Jeff DeBenya, a.k.a. Fresh off El Salvador.
Fresh off that Salvi boat.
Fresh off the Salvi boat. I don't know how that even goes.
Nah.
The Saab.
The sob. He's a sob. You be sobbing, fool.
You be sobbing, dog.
Oh, yeah, man.
We got Matt in the building.
We got Matt in the building. We got Jason
always in the building.
You know what I mean? In the new stew.
When is it not new anymore? It's new for the next 8 months.
No, it's got to be new for a month. And we haven't, I feel like, have we done 4 episodes here yet?
This might be the 4th episode here.
Okay, last time we
This
said
is the last time.
This is the last time we're saying the news too. I mean, it gets newer every time. Little things change. You know what I mean?
It's new for about 8
There's
months.
always little trinkets.
8 months.
That's the honeymoon phase.
What you know about honeymoon?
I know.
phases?
Speaking
I
of,
know. It's like, Matt, you're still in your honeymoon phase.
that's right. My brother gave me the best advice, and I just impart this to all of you.
Yeah, I would say,
It's
look.
like, if you go anywhere for the next 6 to 8 months, tell them it's your honeymoon.
All right. Like
Do they-
just
like,
anywhere, like
do people hook it
McDonald's?
up? Like, yeah.
Like,
Hi, can I get 2 Sergeant McMuffins?
Can I get a
hash brown?
can I get a $5 McChicken?
But by the way, it's my honeymoon. Oh, here's a free hash brown.
Dude, they might hook it up with the OJ. You know what? Closed mouths don't get fed. You never know until you try.
You are
I-
100%
You miss
correct.
100% of the shots you don't tell people it's your honeymoon on.
That's
I
right.
guess so.
Tell
But,
me when you try it at McDonald's to get a discount on the $5 McChicken.
I'm going to try it at McDonald's Japan. for
Honestly,
Thanksgiving.
on the topic of McDonald's, if you're gonna go to McDonald's, download the McDonald's app.
Why?
Coupons and deals on deck, my
for
guy.
days. If the Dodgers
Like-
score 6 runs, guess what?
Free nuggets.
Free nuggets with the purchase of fries. Come on, somebody.
And fries are like. Well, then again, the McChicken has gone up. But regardless of that all, you can get like a free hash brown, a free fucking.
Large
Coffee.
fries for $1 on Friday. Are you kidding me?
And the more you use the app, you get points, and then you get a free meal. Look, I'm just trying to get the
They're
sponsorship.
just trying to reel you. They're just trying to reel you in.
I'm
to
just,
the
I'm
teat
just
of
trying to get
Ronald.
that buddy coming in. You know
Ronald's
what
teat.
I mean? I miss Ronald. They don't even. They brought back what's his name?
Grimace.
Grimace for a little bit for that whole TikTok shit. Where
What was
kids
that
were
whole
using
thing
it
where
as
they
lean?
they used it
Just
as an
stupid.
excuse to not do Pride Month? They just changed it to Grimace birthday month.
No way.
Oh yeah,
Is
it
that
was
what
June. It was
June.
June. Oh, that's right.
No way. That's crazy. But they had to
smart.
discontinue. Well, they didn't have to, but they were like, there's too many people dressing as clowns and going out at night. We've got to disassociate our brand from that. So Ronald,
What if
bon voyage.
the Hamburglar?
Bon voyage.
I like the Hamburglar.
Yeah, that was the golden era. What the hell? No, bring
And what
Ronald
was,
back.
and what was that the duck girl? Remember, it was like the Hamburglar,
She was the
Grimace,
chick.
and she was. Oh, there you go.
What was her name, though?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's her-
The chick magnet.
And it was Ronald McDonald. I don't know how we got to McDonald's, but
Because Matt said it's the honeymoon phase, and he could just walk into McDonald's and get free
Get
food.
free meals, bro.
is
Atlas.
there McDonald's in El Salvador?
Yeah, there is, and they have like a double Big Mac thing.
I was just gonna say, is there a different menu?
I didn't go to it, but they were advertising like a fucking different type of Big Mac.
So it's a Big Mac. It's a quadruple Mac.
Yeah, basically.
El Salvador is like bizarre world though, because we like our Coca-Cola out here in LA. All right, Pepsi is king in El Salvador, and BK.
BK is king.
Is BK
Yeah,
king?
BK is definitely king. And
No
there's
lie.
a shit ton of walk-in Pizza Huts,
Okay.
like dine in.
well, okay. Like remember that dine-in pizza buffet on Sepulveda
Sepulveda?
that you could like.
Well, there's
get
a
the
lot
buffet?
of those in El Salvador, and they look cool as fuck.
Mhm.
If I wasn't in El Salvador and I wanted to just eat authentic food and not
Right.
eat
Just
McDonald's
go
and
fucking-
Pizza Hut,
And Burger King.
I would have walked in, bro. That shit looked fancy.
Hey, I just had a conversation this weekend. When's the last time you've been to a Burger King?
I went like probably like 3 years ago when you lived in Venice.
Oh, so 3 years ago.
2, 3. I'm gonna say 3 weeks ago.
My
Maybe a
guy.
month, but it was the first time
My
in a
guy.
cool minute.
I would say over a decade.
Over a decade.
Over a
Jesus.
decade. That is shocking.
Let me just tell you, BK is the king of the fast food game, besides Wendy's. No,
That's not
they're
true.
they're Whoppers.
That's just not factual.
They're Whoppers.
Damn, you got
What
put
is,
down quick.
is there any other king?
Yes, yes, there is.
No, there's the only Burger King.
He's a self-proclaimed king. He's a
Exactly.
false god.
Burger
Okay,
King
you
is-
can't tell me Wendy's isn't great.
Wendy's is pretty good.
You know,
Wendy's is fire.
Wendy's
Yeah.
is number 2 now. Wendy's is
Compared to what?
so McDonald's has stayed number 1.
Well, McDonald's
BK
is number 1 because of convenience.
No. Like in
Like-
the actual like rankings, like in the
Not of,
actual
like,
like
taste,
the popularity,
of money and
no, the
shit.
popularity, the sales.
Yeah.
So, but it's reflective of their products though. So,
Is it?
so McDonald's has been number 1. All right, solid mainstay. Number 2, Burger King for years and years.
Number 2.
Wendy's jumped over BK.
Wendy's is
the
better than
number
BK.
two
Oh, for
spot.
sure. No, I
And
will admit that.
It's been better, but what I think really catapulted it is the 4 for $4, the best deal in fast food.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
100%.
like the food czar here. Okay,
Are you?
I just do too much with at least fast food. I just do too much. I do too much. Wendy's 4 for $4 deal changed the game, dude. You can
No,
get
it was.
nuggets.
It used
You
to be
can
the
get
3 for 3
fries.
deal.
When was it the 3 for 3?
It used to be the burger, drink, and oh no, it's 4 for 4
No, it's always 4 for 4.
because you get fries and the nuggets.
Yeah, that's still 4 for 4.
Yeah.
You had me thinking that I was like
3 for
missing
3.
out, dude.
No,
Like,
I think Wendy's probably has the best fast food burger. Like in
Yeah.
terms of like
Their
actual
nuggets are
fast food.
ass. I mean, not ass. but
Spicy
they're-
nuggets are pretty good. I ain't gonna
No,
lie.
their nuggets are alright, but like if you taste it, like it's
You know what's
it's still
low-key?
like styrofoam fucking chicken.
You know what's overrated and just like mid
better
as
than
fuck?
BK.
Chick-fil-A.
No,
No.
Jab.
I think that shit's
Also
mid, bro.
disagree.
mid.
I think that
Jab.
shit is mid.
No.
There's no flavor to
Well,
that
what are you
shit.
getting?
They don't have many options.
They have tons of options.
They have minimal options.
They have fucking mac and cheese, dog. They got.
I'm not
they got-
going in fast food to get mac and cheese,
Hey,
bro.
hey, you got to try that mac and cheese.
It is
I ref-
not. If you like that mac and cheese, your opinion on mac and cheese is like not.
No,
really
for
strong.
fast food mac and cheese.
I'm not getting
it's better
fast
than
food
fucking.
mac and cheese.
It's better than KFC's mac and cheese.
which is not comparing it to much. Like
Right. No, that's what I'm
That's like
saying.
saying it's better than Kraft mac and cheese. Yeah, I mean the bar is
Okay.
low.
Yeah.
The bar is not.
Yeah, but
high.
we're saying for convenient fast
Listen,
food.
while we're on the subject of chicken, I got to put you guys on right this second. Le Coupe fried chicken.
Are
I
we
just
sure it's
went
called
there.
Le Coupe?
Le
first?
Coupe.
Or Le Coupe.
This is it right here. Le Coupe. I don't know.
I'm going with Coupe.
Go here. It was the best chicken sandwich I've ever had in my entire life, and the chicken patty was like,
Woo!
it was like as big as my hand.
Look at
This is
that.
what I'm talking
Look at
about.
that.
This is the type of
That-
shit I'm talking about. Non-mid shit.
Look,
And
look at
with
that
some
sandwich. dude.
slaw. Like, I love that slaw.
It was
on
the
top-
best. It was
on a
it's
brioche
just light
bun.
and tangy. It's so good. I gotta tell you guys, go to Le Coupe
Where?
and just like ruin all of their chicken sandwiches.
Where
for
is
yourself. It's on Western. It's in LA.
Okay.
Like Western and Melrose. Look
Okay.
at this. Look at this. Look at that.
I don't want to look at your face.
Look at
I want
that.
to see.
I wanna
see
look
that.
at-
Look,
It's a
let's
beautiful
zoom
face.
in on that like that extra
patty.
hanging patty that's just like
That's what she said.
chilling outside the burger. So it's a spicy, sweet, honey like chicken sandwich, and they only offer one. There's no other flavor. That's it. Like it's the standard. It's so good.
1.8 stars.
1.8.
Four.
Oh, I was like 1.8.
The coleslaw was so fresh, so delicious. Like I cannot compare it to any other coleslaw that I've ever had in my entire life. It's that good.
I don't know. I'll have to try it for myself.
Yeah. Don't take my word for it. Don't take it. It's trash. It's trash.
Let's get back. Let's back on track, Jeff. How was El Salvador?
I feel we're perfectly on track. Chick-fil-A is fucking mid.
He's like, let me go back to my
Let's get back to the topic at hand.
Chick-fil-A can suck ass.
is a fraud. All
Chick-fil-A
right,
is
it's
a
a,
fucking
it's
fraud.
a
and
wolf in sheep's clothing. It's too expensive. And
they close on Sunday.
They close on Sunday.
It's Lord's Day.
The Lord's Day Sabbath.
you can get Chick-fil-A one place
You
in
know what's
America on
fucking
Sunday.
hilarious? You know what's fucking hilarious? We're all at your house, at Sam's house for your little barbecue. you
Labor
had.
Day barbecue.
Labor Day barbecue, and like everyone there fucking knew each other, and like we're talking about like all these Adventist stories, and Amber's like, "You guys are fucking weird, dude." Like,
Look at me weird. You're weird, dude.
it's like you guys all go to church on Saturday, like and it's
Yeah,
like
dude.
normal. I'm like, yeah, we did. That's
Yeah,
what happened.
That's what it was.
She's
It's
like,
the
you
Lord's
guys are all
Day.
And so you guys are
church
fucking
dorks."
chismosos as fuck. Like
Yeah, hey,
we were, bro.
no, I know.
Pretty
Yeah, but-
accurate. I
But,
couldn't
but when you
really-
get older, isn't that like the conversation?
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, have you heard from so and so and what he's doing or what
Oh, it
she's
was
doing?
great.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, it was great. I loved it.
Hey, do you remember when what's her name did meth in the bathroom? It's like
No.
stuff like that.
you know when what's her name pulled what's her name's hair because wearing what's her name's purple pants?
That was
Who was cooking meth in the bathroom?
I don't know. That was just like for example.
Nah, but no, that shit was cool, bro. Like, but it
Yeah.
was just fun. It was just funny though, cause like I felt like she was like, man,
She's
you
out
guys,
of place.
You know,
No, her and Jaime's girl, they were just kind of like, what the fuck is going on?
yeah, cause we're all
Oh,
just
and well, no, because
We're all just deep cutting-
Jess is,
it was-
is Adventist, so she's grown up in that culture, and,
Yeah,
and knows
she's
people
new,
like, you
yeah.
know what I mean, like.
it's like we were like deep cutting shit. Like it was
Oh,
like
100%.
deep cuts, bro. Like it's like you had to be there like to know most of that shit.
Yeah,
That shit was fucking
SFBA shit.
SFVA shit that shall not be said on this podcast.
No, I won't. But it's we keep it sacred to our hearts. You know,
Keep it
like-
sacred to our hearts.
We-
Don't worry, we talk
we-
shit about y'all behind your back.
Yeah, exactly. And don't worry, you're mentioned in our barbecues.
If you did something embarrassing
We remember.
between second grade
Like make a fake MySpace page for Jeff.
and 12th
Bruh.
grade, we have discussed.
Dude, I
No.
I know. I don't even like. I feel like some people were like, "Yo, like he still remembers this." Like
People
he-
like had a little sweat coming down their back, like, oh shit. Fuck.
like,
Somebody
damn.
impersonated Jeopardy
Personate-
online.
Oh yeah, on MySpace.
the OG of socials, bro.
Oh yeah, it was fun. We had a nice little Labor Day. I made some smash burgers. I made some hot dogs.
You always throw down, bro.
Delicious.
No, it's fun. Like honestly, like I tell Monique, like it's tiring as shit, but at the same time, it's fun. Like just to, like make food and just hang out. You know what I mean? Like because we could always go to a bar and everything, but like if I could just make some food and just hang out and drink, and we had
different vibe.
we had a little like fire pit going on before the rain started coming. It rained that Saturday.
Dude, you
which
know
is
what's crazy? You know what's crazy? So yeah, I wasn't El Salvador, but I was so bit up by mosquitoes from that Labor
Me too.
Day
Me
weekend,
too.
bro. When I went to El Salvador, like
The mosquitoes are like, fuck him.
no. I may,
He already got it.
maybe my delivery is wrong, but I got doubled up.
Yeah,
bro.
no.
I
They
got-
love foreigners.
Dude, I got eaten up that first day,
Dude, he
bro.
got that American seasoning.
So
on
your
him.
legs were just like this.
I was at my
big.
grandpa's house, and
My
like
bad.
shout out to my grandpa, 97 years old, still sharp as a fucking knife.
Yeah.
Like that dude noticed my leg. Like he was like, "Yo, like te están picando." Like I'm like, you see me, right? Like this shit is fucking good. My uncle's like, "Oh, we're taking you to the fucking pueblo to get you some cream and shit." I'm like, "Thank
Dang.
you."
I'll put whatever out you want. on there.
Yeah, for real. I need that shit, bro. The drugs in El Salvador, bro. Like, dude,
Unmatched. Like the drugs in
and-
Mexico
yeah,
and
Latin
down.
America.
Just set Mexico. No drugs anywhere else
Besides
the
FDA
US.
approved products.
Yeah, exactly.
No, because we partied, right? The first night. Well, we partied a lot, but the first night we got there, we kind of went a little too ham.
You
So-
went with your cousin and your family. And your,
Yeah,
did
but
your
yeah.
dad go?
No, it was basically just me and Adam, me and my cousin Adam.
No, I mean we didn't have to say names, Jeff. But
I mean, yeah, my cousin. I mean, yeah, it was basically me and my cousin, and then we met my other cousin out there. And
that's
then,
dope though. Like a nice little like trip. Just
yeah, a little quick turnaround
Yeah.
and shit. That shit was fucking fun. First time I'd been there in 16 years, and first time Adam's been there in 25 years.
what I was gonna say about that, because I usually don't go back without somebody that's like not from there, but like my dad,
like your parents, yeah.
exactly.
No, this is
Because-
the first time I went like just me. Well,
That-
Adam, but like
No,
just-
no, that's just you two.
Yeah.
That's not like, oh, like, because usually you go with your uncle, you're gonna see your uncle, but it's like your dad's gonna go see
Well,
his
that's
brother,
why-
or like
that's why I
his
felt more-
dad.
it
You know what I
felt-
mean? Like
It felt more significant, like
that is,
because
that does.
and I feel like it was good that we did like we kind of did it on purpose. Like we're like like on some like stupid shit, but we're like let's knock out the family shit the first day.
Right.
That way we don't have to like double back and like come back
back.
when we're all like tired and shit.
Yeah.
So we were tired that day because I didn't even sleep on that plane. That was a red eye.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally didn't sleep for like 27 hours, bro.
Fuck.
I was just, that's why by the end of that night when I was I think I was hallucinating and drunk. Like, I was just like on some other shit, bro.
Delirious.
Yeah, I was delirious. But anyway, it was dope. I feel like the people, like my family specifically, like they really appreciated like seeing me because like it was kind of a surprise.
Right. You didn't tell anybody.
Well, I think my mom told like some of her family.
Yeah.
Not all of them. She told my aunt, and then my dad didn't tell no one on his side, so it was like a surprise to see them.
So you still saw your mom's side too?
I saw my mom's because they live in the same like
Town?
basically.
Yeah.
So it's like it was easy like 1, 2, and then like saw my grandpa. That was fucking sick, dude. I haven't seen him in like 10 years, bro.
Oh, that
real.
must have been great.
96 years old.
Sharp as a tack.
97.
Well,
No,
97.
because this is the thing, bro. Like, obviously, you're 97. You're gonna be old, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's walking a little slower, but he's still moving pretty good for 97.
And
but it's
still-
about the mind, bro.
Yep,
His
yep,
mind
yep,
is
yep, yep.
sharp, bro. Like, he was keeping up in the conversations. Like, for a 97-year-old, like, obviously, he wasn't like always like on it, but like he was like talking back and like saying jokes and kind of he noticed my leg flaring up and shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's a
he
rare
was,
combination.
You know
No,
why?
it was-
'Cause
it
in
was
Latin America, they don't have those fucking lines in the sky.
dude, the chemtrails.
Chemtrails, there you go.
On the next conspiracy hour, we tackle chemtrails, baby. But no, honestly, no. But straight up though, people do look younger out there. They do. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I'm kind of throwing out some family baggage out here, but my uncle is like a raging alcoholic.
But he walks everywhere.
I'm telling you, when I saw him, no, I'm gonna tell you right now, when I saw him, because I know all the bullshit, right? And
Right,
when I
right.
saw him, I hadn't seen him in like 5 years, but I'd seen him more recently. But for some reason, like I saw him, I was like, yo, like you look good, my boy. Like, and he's like,
You've been drinking?
like, he
The
looked
years
good.
have been
Like,
kind.
he was shining, bro.
The
I'm
years have
like,
been
I'm like,
kind.
damn. When I hear all those phone calls, shit sounds grim. Like, but when I see you in person, like,
It's that wavelength on the other side. You know what I mean?
bro, he
Like,
looked great. I'm like, damn, like,
Got a little 4-pack.
But
Pristine on the outside, but liver, who
Yeah,
knows?
who knows on the inside,
Questionable liver, but
Yeah.
outside,
it's-
gorgeous.
I mean, I don't know. There's something about that, like,
also, the
natural
alcohol
shit.
is different over there.
The food is different.
The food
like,
is different.
dude.
No, like, look, I don't want to interrupt there, but like when I went to Mexico recently, like I felt like the food you felt lighter. I felt like it wasn't so heavy
And
on
that's how you were at a resort, and it's still the same.
No,
No,
and-
but it's still the
That-
difference.
And then
like,
we ate out like normally, but you just felt the difference in like even in the beer or
Yeah.
the water. Just everything feels different.
Well,
The
it's 'cause
ingredients
on
feel
so much
different. you know
on
what I mean?
another
Like,
like unlucky specialist conspiracy hour. Like,
Yeah.
we got all that like GMOs, all the chemicals and shit. Like,
trying to bring us down.
no, well, this is the thing though. Like, honestly, like, if I'm not pro GMO and pro fucking all these chemicals, but that's how you feed 300 million people by like artificial crops
Right,
and shit.
for
Like,
sure.
that's how you do it. But
Yeah.
besides the point, over there they don't have that. So
That's right.
they're
They don't
eating-
have population control over
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
all right? You just
They're-
eat what you're eating.
No, well, I mean the country's small and they're eating from the land.
Yeah.
Like, they're not eating like that overproduced like mass consumption shit. Like, it's like
Yeah, your aunt killed that chicken and plucked its feathers
straight up.
out
And no,
there.
this
For
is the
sure.
thing. My aunt, like, she prepared us. Like, when I went to go visit her, she's from my mom's side. Like, I went to my grandma's house. Like, R.I.P. I didn't even see. She died because of COVID during the pandemic, and
Oh,
I
damn.
didn't get to go for that. And like, but like, it was good to go to her house and shit because everyone still lives there, big ass ranch and shit, and like.
Which is
My-
nice to see, like see the family. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and then like my aunt, like, which is my cousin who was hosting us, his mom,
Yeah.
he's the one that was taking us all around the country and shit.
oh really?
Yeah, and then she fucking had a sick ass chicken soup ready for us. Like the soup, the caldo on the side, but then
Yeah.
you got the chicken on the side with the rice. And you know that chicken
my
got killed like
God.
3 hours ago.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I
That
mean.
chick-
It got plugged. It
Yeah.
got skinned. It got everything right there. You
Dude.
know what I mean?
I was like, damn, this is that real shit. Like, I'm getting
Yeah.
like, that's why I liked it
And I
too.
bet the pupusas are different.
Now, I will say this though, that's where we fucked up. We didn't eat like that home pupusas. We ate kind of like some commercialized ones. They were good, but it's like I think I've had better in LA.
You didn't find like a little
wow.
side spot? You guys found like
We-
a,
No,
like a
what,
really
what
big
was that
chain?
restaurant you guys posted up?
Oh, the Comedor, bro. That shit, bro.
That-
Look, that was the
That
spot.
looked like a dope ass
No,
spot.
that's the spot we got there. Like it was like our first stop of the trip. It was like my cousin's like, bro, I'm gonna take you to this spot, bro. It's like the sickest homemade.
He picked you
style.
up. He picked you
Picked
guys
us
up
up from the
okay, I
airport,
was
and
gonna
then he
say.
took us like it's like 2 hours away to where our families are from
Right,
and
right.
shit. And then he also like it was kind of sick of him. Like he stopped at Adam's grandma's town, which is like kind of like 30 miles away from the
Adam's grabbing them from his mom's side.
his mom's side, Adam's mom's family side, and like we got to see that. Like that was like super emotional
That's
for
dope.
him. Like
That's
that
crazy.
shit was fucking
yeah.
sick. Like Adam, like his memory, he was like pinpointing shit. Like we got lost trying to find his grandma's house because I didn't fucking know.
Yeah,
and my
right.
other cousin kind of knew, but he didn't.
But he's like,
Adam
yeah.
fucking just remembered. He hasn't been there since 10 years old, but
Right.
those memories are vivid, bro.
Right, right. You're like, oh shit, I
and
remember.
no, we
this little-
found it, and then he took a picture in front of the house, and that's the fucking house. Like it is the house.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and like, dude, it was fucking sick. But anyway, we went to that like food spot,
Yeah,
Comedor and shit, and that shit was they make all the food on like the flames with the wood. Like it's cooking with the wood, like so it's all like that and like with the comal on top, and it's like cafeteria style, but
Right.
like buffet style.
Yeah,
and I'm sad though because like that was our first stop, so I was very hesitant because I was like, I don't want my trip to get ruined right away with some diarrhea real quick, like because my
And-
stomach is
but-
sensitive.
But you were prejudiced to like thinking like not prejudiced.
No,
you were
but
thinking
it's
like
no, it's because I
like-
know when I would go as a little kid, I would always get the runs.
Oh, to
bro.
mess you up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
but
he was
this,
careful.
But this is the thing. I was just careful. The thing
Overly
is,
cautious.
but I realized over time that I was like, I was fine.
Right.
Like, you get hit a little bumps in the road here and there, but you're good overall.
it's just
But-
a little
because
and
I'm a
then
kid.
you're
It's more like no, but I'm gonna keep it real. That food was probably me and like we said, like that was actually the best food we had all trip.
Wow.
Because
Oh,
there was
really?
like some fucking crazy homemade shit. They had this like eggs with cheese and loroco. They had fucking the frijoles fritos, you know, those
Uh-huh,
watery
yeah,
ass
yeah.
beans and shit. Then they got the eggs with the tomato on it. They got like all this
plátanos
homemade
and fucking-
plátanos. They had these like tamales de elote, but like that they were like baked and like fried. Like it was like some crazy shit.
Did they have the casamiento?
They had everything, bro. Like
Everything.
I'm telling you, they had like 60 items, bro. And like you could just pick. You tell the senora like, oh, I want that, I want that. I was like, I don't even know how to say this, but I want that. But I was being hesitant. I played it very conservative. I got some beans. I got the eggs with the tomato, and I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
those eggs with the loroco
and you're like,
and shit.
fuck, I should have got more.
No, dude, I should have gone back for seconds,
Should've
but I
gone
was
back.
playing.
Should've gone back.
Play conservative.
Play safe.
I
You
was
just
playing it safe.
you just gotten there. You
I
Now
just
just
you
got
know
gotten
that
there.
your stomach can handle it.
No,
when
now
you
I'm
go
going.
back.
No, when I go back and I'm
ready.
going back, dude. When I told my parents I was going back, I feel like they almost shed a tear. Like they're like, yes, go back.
to the homeland.
sow your seeds in the motherland.
No, honestly
Maybe
though,
not
like
that.
on
Maybe
some
not that.
like not like trying to be like overly dramatic about it, but it's true though. Like it's something about going to the place where you're actually from.
Right, right.
Because I've been to Mexico and I've been in a lot of different places, but it's
Yeah.
like, and I love Mexico, fucking amazing country, but it's not my country.
right.
You know what I mean? It's
Right.
not my people. I mean,
Right.
I love the Mexican people. Some of
And
my
it's-
best friends are Mexicans.
Yeah.
Like LA is basically Mexico.
Right,
Like,
for sure.
It's like I love Mexican culture and shit. But when you go to El Salvador, I was like, damn, these are my people. Like,
Right.
I-
It's
I-
different.
It's different. It's
Yeah.
fucking different. Like. So it felt good. It was a good fucking trip overall. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of debauchery and a whole bunch of like regular shit, but just like the essence of the shit was fucking wholesome at its core. Like that shit. Was,
And that's what it is, like going back to like where you're, like you said, like where your parents from, where you're from. It's not necessarily where you were born, but where you're from, like
Yeah,
where
your roots,
where your
like,
roots are,
yeah.
where your parents come from. It's different. You know what I mean? Like me going back to Juarez, it's not the prettiest place to be, but it's
but you're
just
from there.
it's like family.
I feel like you gotta go to
like-
Peru real quick. You gotta go
I
touch
really
down.
do.
You gotta
I
go
really,
touch down.
I
on
really
that.
got to check out the Peruvian side of the family.
Have
for
you ever
sure.
been in the Philippines
Oh yeah.
recently?
recently?
2014.
No, that's
Okay,
pretty,
yeah,
that's
it's
like
pretty
recent enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go to the Philippines. My cousin's wife is Filipino, so we grew up a lot with. Well, not grew up, well, because she was always around. Kind of like that culture in it, and I was just like, yeah, I want to go check that out. I want to check out the life over there. I want to check out, like, they're like, you can go to a resort and stay like 18 days, and it's like a 5-star resort, and it's gonna cost you like $1,000. You know what I
Here's
mean?
what I will say.
Where exactly? And really, and where that would cost you somewhere here like
$10,000.
exactly.
More
You know
than
what I
that,
mean?
bro.
Or yeah,
No,
probably.
I
more
will,
than
I will
that.
say though, El Salvador's pretty expensive because they're on the dollar.
Oh
And
really?
like
Yeah,
they,
they're on the dollar
it's like
standard.
it's like a little cheaper than here. Like it's more reasonable. Like let's say like when you go to the club here and you get a bottle, that shit's gonna be like inflated. And it's gonna be $300,
Right.
Even though you could buy it at a liquor store for like 40.
Right.
It's the same bottle, right? In El Salvador, they're not gonna overcharge you for that bottle. It's still gonna be 40 at the club.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so those things are more reasonable, but the shit's still $40. Like
it's still what it is
it's
here.
still what it is. They're just
You're gonna
not
get a
in-
Class Azul for like $120
Exactly.
here. Normally at a liquor
Exactly.
store,
And
so
they
they
don't have
still
club
get 100.
tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have the club tax. Everything is more reasonable. There things are maybe a little cheaper, but it's not much different than being in the United
Yeah,
States
when
in
they
terms
switched,
of prices.
when they switched over, it kind of messed up
exchange.
the economy.
No, because I'm telling you, in Mexico, you take $1,000, you're a fucking king, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Like you spend $1,000 in Mexico, it goes a long way. In El
Totally.
Salvador, you spend $1,000, like it got me. But
I mean, it
good,
gets you a
but-
long way here, but it doesn't get you a lot as long as a way as it would in
Exact-
Mexico.
Yeah, exactly.
They implemented Bitcoin over there.
Yeah, no, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
They even have their own cryptocurrency. It's called Chivo. And like
Oh.
everyone has to take it. So like let's say you go to like some lady on the corner making pupusas, they take it. Like they
Really?
all have
On their
like
phone?
on their phone, they all have the app to take it and shit. And like that's what I will say too. Like El Salvador, like when I would go as a little kid, like you always felt like danger around the corner.
Right.
Like you always felt like it was still the same. Like, you know, obviously you kept yourself in that bubble of family. So like, you know, you never were really in danger. It was,
Right,
you're
right. It
always
was where you were
love.
around people, yeah,
Yeah,
that
you're
you
always
knew.
around love and they would take care of you and it was good shit. But it's like, you always felt like they would always be like, oh, don't go there by yourself.
Yeah,
or like,
don't-
You could
venture out.
see
Yeah,
you could
exactly.
see where the danger
or it's
was.
like my parents, even like when the last couple times that I went when I was like 16, like they were like, no, you can't go out at night. Or my mom would like literally cry. Like my dad was like, nah, just let him go. And my mom was like, she was like crying in the corner. Like she thought they were going to fucking kill me out there. And like, I don't blame her. She was dangerous out there.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker arrested all those fools. Like
No,
with
he-
no due process.
threw
Like,
him out.
No.
like he's like, oh, just suspicion and innuendo alone. Like those fools are in
and
jail.
I like I was telling you the other day, like a guy, one of the guys, coworkers that I work with, he recently went back and he's like, it's so to the point where like if you steal a chicken from somebody's yard, 2 years in prison.
yeah,
You
there's-
know what I mean? Like
years.
it's like automatic. Like and
well, if
and-
someone tells on you, right? Like if they
right,
snitch
if they
on
have
you.
camera
Yeah,
on
yeah.
you or like you know camera.
But
like,
I will say the people they look happy and freer, bro. Like
Yeah, they
honestly,
do.
like everyone's just out,
And
in
that's
the
what he
mix,
said.
and everybody's super confident. Like everybody's like it's like
it's
more.
structure for a country that needed it.
No,
you
it's
know
like
what I
my
mean?
dad. This is how my dad says it, and like you know, it's like you can't compare like a situation in a third world country to the
Right.
United States,
Right.
Because it's like in the United States, it's like yeah, there's a lot of gangbangers, there's a lot of crime here, there's
But they don't
murders, all
run
the-
the streets.
but they don't run the. Well, in some neighborhoods they do, right?
in some neighborhoods. But imagine if it's like a countrywide issue.
I get it, but the point being is that like you still have to like over here, like you still have to build a case and you have to like
Oh, yeah.
build a profile and you can't just arrest people off suspicions
Due
and
process,
innuendos.
due
It's like,
process.
yeah, you have to like do it right. I mean, and they kind of went around that with that whole RICO shit. Racketeering, where they're basically kind of like giving you like big terms in prison based off just association,
Yeah.
doing a crime and being associated with organized crime.
So that's
Right.
like an encroachment of our rights. But over there in El Salvador, they were like, "Listen, you even you
there's
smell
a-
like gang affiliation."
No, and this is the thing. Like in a third world country, like you kind of have to do that because it's like it's so ingrained in the culture. Like they basically just had to like reset
Yep.
and basically like in 20 years, like basically just be like, there's a whole new generation that didn't go through this at all,
Right.
And now we can just go back to due process. Like we can go, and it's like it sounds crazy over here, but over there, it's like you kind of have to do shit like that.
well, I mean, we have like if martial law were to come into effect, like that would pretty much change the game, and that's what they had to do in El Salvador.
Well, there was martial law during COVID.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
pretty
There
much.
was military in the street and no coming out orders. That's
mean-
martial law.
Yeah.
Not in Los Angeles.
Yeah, there was military in the street. They were like blocking off streets
Yeah,
and all that
curfews
shit.
and all that.
Yeah,
but
that's martial law.
But to the
It just
to
didn't
the
seem bad
degree.
because you're going through it. But
Because it's
like,
COVID, because you'll
yeah.
get sick and die if you go outside, at least potentially. But out
That's
there, it's
what
like,
they told us.
okay,
yeah, that's what they told us.
there's like a virus, right? But the virus is the people and their attitudes and how they carry themselves.
Yeah, no,
and
it was-
their willingness to murder each other,
and there's-
literally on the street.
And this is the thing, the people just seem generally more happy.
Right.
And it's the streets seem safer. Like people are doing business. There's like it's
You can go out at night and
you
not
could
feel
go
like
at night and not feel like damn, like there's
I'm gonna
gang
get
members
robbed.
everywhere and like shit. Like there's still crime. Obviously,
there's always
gonna be crime.
There's always gonna be people that
Because
that-
one of my cousin who was giving us a tour, he's kind of like not really pro Bukele, the president. He's
Uh-huh.
kind of like because he's more like cultured and advanced. Like and he's an engineer, so he's like what about due process and
Yeah.
like what about this?
rights?
Like and he's basically saying like there's still crime, like people still get murdered. But me and Adam were like, there's fucking never gonna be no crime.
Right.
Like people are always gonna get murdered. There's always gonna be robbery. There's always gonna be like rape, and there's always gonna be like shit like that. It's just society in general. Like you're not gonna be perfect, but
right.
it's better than fucking dude. Like 2 years ago, there was 87 murders in 3 days.
Damn.
87 in a country that's only like 300 miles long.
unconscionable amount.
That's
of,
crazy.
loss of life.
And that's in one city though. That was in San
80
Salvador. 87
87
murders in 3 days, bro.
how big is
he's
San Salvador?
that's when he started that law. Like
Yeah.
he kind of was already kind of cleaning it up.
Yeah.
But that's when he started that
And
crazy
and
like
why
Iron
people-
Fist
and
shit.
that's why people are behind him. You know what I mean? Like because he's doing something. Like a lot of people vote
That's
politicians in because they want them to do something about it, and they never do anything about it.
he did something about it.
And then he did something about it.
and
that's
it
why
might not be
and that's-
and it might not be pretty. And it
exactly
might,
to the rest of the world, but it's pretty. It's not pretty, but it's necessary.
It's ugly.
for the
It's
people
ugly,
for
straight
the
up.
people there. You know what I mean? That's why the people feel safer or happier.
Salvadoran people like overall everyone like they might not like the way he went around it, but overall everyone's
Loves the
benefit-
results.
loves the
Yeah.
results. Like they can't deny it.
Yeah.
And now even more like obviously like that's why we felt safe to go back. Like I'm not gonna lie, maybe that's probably
That's
most
what
of
it
the
was.
reason why I didn't want to go back because I was like I don't want to just stay with my family. I want to go out and explore and
I
like
want to see the city. I want to see the
everything.
life.
Yeah, I want to see all the cool places
Yeah.
and not be afraid that I'm gonna fucking get like kidnapped or some shit.
Right.
Like, and my parents always went, but my parents are my parents. Like
But they go with their families and they go
Yeah,
with
that was
certain
their home,
places.
though.
Yeah,
They'll go
They
wherever.
know where
Yeah.
they know where to go. They knew where
They know
where
the
it's
politics of
nostalgic.
the-
they knew where to
yeah.
stand and where to do. But you didn't grow up there. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So it's
So it's
way-
good.
way
You see a
easier.
lot more people of like our generation going back now.
and it looks. And little do you guys know that I found out it's the surfing one of the surfing capitals of the world.
yeah, El Tunco. That's
I
the
don't-
beach
I
that
don't
we're at. That
Oh, that one.
yeah, that beach is all surfers and all tourists. It's
Like,
not a beach.
no,
it's
they
literally-
have a world championship
Yeah, they
that
do.
happens there.
That's literally a beach where you don't go and like chill. It's all rocky and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you have to, like, you go there to surf.
Yeah.
Like it's like there's a whole bunch of like that. It's funny because when we went, it was hot as fuck, like
Really?
so fucking hot, no breeze whatsoever at the beach, bro.
Damn.
Like it was crazy, and it was like everyone there.
How was
like,
the water though? Was it like warm?
no, it's cold. It's the Pacific Ocean, so it's
okay.
like gonna be cold, you
Yeah.
know. But it's like
Oh, it's on that side.
it's on
Yeah.
it's on
This-
our
this-
side. It's
the
like an
cold
LA. It's like an LA beach basically.
Wait, is El Salvador on?
It's on the Pacific. It has no Atlantic
no,
Ocean.
oh, okay.
It's just on the Pacific. It's basically like LA, like California.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and then it's like it's funny because that town is like super touristy and like all you see. We saw a shit ton of Americans. Like,
I bet.
But we went there during the midday, so everybody's like hungover and sleeping in.
Oh,
it
right.
was literally empty as fuck besides the surfers like surfing.
Yeah.
But my cousin was like, yeah, if we would have came like at like 8 or 9 at night, like you would see everyone just out like partying and like hanging
Oh,
out. Because
really?
all the clubs and bars, they're all beachfront. So like nothing, everything to do is like right on this boardwalk. Type
And
of
everybody
thing.
going out to the beach and getting drunk on the beach.
Straight up. But that beach is like not, it's hard to
I mean,
walk on it, bro.
exactly.
Like it's like literal stones, bro.
And, you know, you can see from the videos
Yeah.
that gets put up, it's like rocks.
yeah,
everywhere.
it's like literal rocks. Like,
But it looked nice as
it's,
fuck.
it was nice. It was nice. There's a lot that lake that I went to was fucking sick.
Went
like-
to a lake.
Yeah, I went to this. I took a picture like drinking a beer in the lake.
Oh,
the
That-
lake,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I wasn't. That shit was sick.
Yeah.
Like that was a good time. But yeah, overall sick trip.
So you saw a lot of shit.
I recommend anybody go. I feel like you don't even gotta be Salvadorian to go.
Right.
Everybody should go. A lot of people were telling me like they were hitting me up like, damn, that's El Salvador. Even you said it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now you're like, damn, El Salvador has some nice places.
No. What I said is
That's what he said.
no. I said I don't know what I pictured El Salvador to be, but it wasn't that.
Wow, El Salvador's not a shithole country. What is
I didn't say that
what a
at
big
all.
surprise. Wow, El Salvador
Again with the Jewish comments, Matt turns it around.
Here we go with the
I
editing.
say again one thing, and he turns it to something else.
Here we go with the editing.
Oh, and by the way, that brewery, it's called El Cadejo. That shit was fucking sick. Good.
Yeah.
The beer was mid, but that view was fucking sick, dog. It inspired my next tattoo.
Oh,
There you go. So everybody, go to El Salvador, y'all.
Is it gonna be a beer bottle?
tight.
I'll show you. Actually just show
It's
you
gonna be
this.
2 beer bottles, isn't it?
I know you didn't ask, but this weekend, what did I do?
Hey, what'd you do this weekend, Sam? By
thanks,
the
man.
way,
I went to
This
what am I?
shit. I fuck with that shit.
is that the
It's El Cadejo.
what kind of dog is that?
It's like it's a kind of a legend. It's like a legend. It's like a spirit.
Chupacabra?
Dog. It's like it's no.
It
It's
looks like the dog from Coco. You know those
it's that
the ones
kinda-
that
it's
don't
not-
have
yeah.
hair.
a cholo dog. Like it's
Oh yeah,
a-
Cholo.
Yeah, but it's not one of those. It's like a fake. It's not a real dog.
It's a mythical,
it's
like a
mythical-
hellhound.
It's basically like 2 dogs in one. It's like a dog. Like if you're like a good person, it protects you from like bad shit that's gonna happen to you. But if you're a bad person, it leads you to bad shit.
Wow.
So like, I like the story. I took a picture of the actual story too. It's pretty dope.
Oh really?
I fucked up. I'm like, I'm gonna get that on my body.
Just
I'm gonna tat that shit.
front and
tattoo that
center,
shit.
just full back piece.
Hell no, nah.
right on my belly button.
That was everybody found out I had a tattoo. Like I was like, yeah, I mean, they're on my legs. Like I don't, they're not.
Were you
everywhere.
nervous? Were they looking at you? They're
Were they
"Don't
like,
let-
oh my god,
don't let
he's a gang
Bukele
member."
know. Don't let Bukele know. that you
Adam's more
have a
tatted
tattoo.
than me. He has like all of his arms and shit. I'm like,
really?
they're gonna arrest him first, bro.
While
And
you
nothing
ride-
happened.
Nah, it's because they're not. We don't have them on our face.
And they know
It
you're
doesn't-
Nobody
there.
questioned
It
him.
doesn't say MS-13.
Fucking no
18th
tears,
Street,
no
all
tears, just coming
MS
down.
on one eyelid, 13 on the other.
Nah, there was people tatted over there. It's just all. It's like if you have like fucking
Gang
gang
tats.
tats,
Yeah.
you're fucking going to jail just off the tats, bro.
Just
for
off
sure.
the tats, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
But I went to Irvine this weekend.
What was popping in Irvizzle?
One of the
The Irv.
homies' wedding
Oh, the wedding that Monique was invited to. No, I'm just
was
playing.
not
I
invited
know.
to.
He didn't get a +1.
He didn't
Yeah,
get a
I
plus one
didn't-
for his wife.
That's what my suegra said.
Red flag.
As soon as we were leaving, my mother-in-law was like, "How do you not invite your wife though? Like, I get a girlfriend. I get." She was like, "I get it, but you're married. Like, you got
Yeah.
your wife."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of lame. I mean, maybe.
But then when we talked, we told her like, "No, I get it. Like, weddings are expensive."
Was
They are.
the wedding super packed?
It was only about 200 people or 100,
it's a lot of people.
200 is a lot.
200 is a lot of people.
maybe a little less.
But still,
Even
anything
one
with-
fit. Listen,
150
anything above
yeah.
like 75 to
yeah,
100
it's a lot
people
of people
is a lot of
That's
people.
a lot of people.
Well, he has a lot of family.
Yeah. So he had to make a
Okay,
cut,
well,
and Monique didn't make the cut.
I get it's kind of cold. It
is a little cold.
I'm not-
right? Like
Yeah.
for me, I'm like, oh man, I couldn't.
I don't
couldn't
feel
not
bad
inv-
because
I couldn't
one of
split a couple.
I
you know
don't
what
feel bad because one of his groomsmen who was actually in the bridal party and I wasn't. He's married. His wife and kids.
Oh, you
not
weren't in
invited.
the bridal party.
Okay, that-
I thought you. I mean, in the groom's.
This is my opinion, and you know, shout out to your homie, whatever.
Yeah.
In general, not specifically here.
Congratulations
but-
on the marriage. my boy.
Congratulations to me getting married.
We're judging. We're judging
No,
your.
where I was going to, I was saying.
In
We're making
general,
it
I think
negative.
I think it's in good taste that if your groomsmen are serving, that their significant others are invited.
Right,
But
so
you
he
weren't a
wasn't-
groomsman,
No, I wasn't a groomsman.
so I guess it's a little more.
No,
Acceptable.
not you, but the groomsman that
Yeah.
his
One of the guys.
significant his wife didn't get a. You know,
Yeah.
that's just me though. That's just me. No.
Well,
to each his own.
anyways, it was a beautiful wedding. It was hot as fuck because it was
I heard it was hot as fuck.
Friday.
September.
Friday afternoon at 4:30
Oh,
in Irvine, and I was just sitting in the
And
sun
a Friday though.
in a tux while everybody was all like just dressed fine. I was like,
did you wear
"Fuck,
the
why
black
do-"
tux?
Yeah,
Did you wear the black?
Yeah, I
Best
wore the
dress.
same tux
Best
for your
dress.
wedding, and I was just like,
so everybody was dressed kind of summery.
or like a suit, or like not so like a dress shirt and pants and
Yeah,
a
too
tie.
bad for those losers.
And
'cause
I
they
was
didn't
in a
look like
fucking
007 up in this bitch.
bow tie with a
But
fucking
Sam was
tuxedo.
he was literally dressed to sweat.
Sam
Oh,
brought
yeah.
his license to kill and sweat his balls off.
Oh, for sure.
That's what he
And
did.
did I sweat my balls off? No, but it was a beautiful wedding.
That's
it was
dope.
nice. Open bar is always a great
gotta love
time.
the open
Congrats
bar.
to the happy couple.
Yeah, you know what
Congrats
I mean.
to a happy couple.
And you for going to an open bar.
I stuck to just whiskey and on the rocks the whole night.
Oh,
Good move.
You know what I mean?
Classic.
So I don't have to like get hungover because it's just one liquor, right? So I was
That's how that
fine.
works.
I was feeling chill. I was feeling like on a good buzz. You know, they had you know, the buffet for the food and then the cake. But the best thing about it, they had a tater tot bar at the end of the night.
Oh damn!
It was
what's
like
that?
Forever Stayed Late. They had a shit ton of tater tots with
All
like
the fixins.
all the fixings.
That's amazing.
You know, the bacon bits and fucking sour cream and nacho cheese and like the green onions, all that shit to make yourself a fucking bowl of tater tots nachos.
That
It was
sounds
amazing.
fire.
It was fucking fire.
That sounds fire.
Regardless, I was fine. I get in my Uber. I go home or to the hotel room where the baby and Monique was at, and we had picked up a fucking 12-pack of Twisted Teas. I was like, I'm lit.
It's the weekend.
It's the weekend. Monique's still awake. Let's just
I'm in the tub.
Let's set it off.
let's drink a little bit. We'll talk about the wedding.
Sam was feeling real sexy. That's
Next
what it
morning, I
was.
was fucking hungover.
Yeah,
It was-
because you mixed
the
those
Twisted
twisted
Teas,
teas. Like
dude.
your whiskey plant, you were good.
and then the
Good.
sugar, the
Ah.
sugar of the Twisted Tea that
Dude, and the
fucked
cheap liquor
us
also.
up.
It's in like malt liquor.
It's malt liquor.
No, Twisted Tea.
No,
and
it is
anything
malt
else
liquor.
is a hangover recipe.
No, like
Literally
I was
anything.
just dying. Me and Monique were like, oh, and the baby was all happy, like, "Ah." You know what I mean? They were like,
She was like, "Hey, it's the weekend. We out here."
she's all happy. We're in in a new
We're in a
place in a
hotel.
hotel. It's
Yeah.
never her first time, and we're like,
She was like, "Hotel vibes in this crib."
Hashtag hotel. Parents
Up
are
in this
lit.
carrier.
we were supposed to go to like the bubble up here in Newport. We're like, fuck that.
Scratch
We're going
that.
home. Straight fucking home. The baby was asleep in the car seat. Meow. Just went home. Just
Yeah.
knocked the fuck out. That was my weekend.
Sounds wonderful.
It was beautiful.
Did you go golfing?
I did go golfing.
And
hey,
you went golfing?
we might go. I'll let you know Sunday. Sunday.
Oh, I'm going to Disneyland.
Oh, it's fine. the next Sunday, we'll go. We'll go
Next
some
one,
golfing.
Next one.
We'll go golfing.
Next one around.
What we want to do is we're gonna do the small course, the par 3, so that we can get used to it. Also, because it's not the pressure of like playing a whole long course. You're just playing the small holes. Chill out. You can play all day.
Yeah. Way down.
Which course is it?
Vista Valencia.
Okay, where's that at?
Valencia.
In Valencia.
In
okay,
Valencia.
that makes sense. Vista.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got a lot of interesting shit to talk about, but we'll talk about it after this quick break.
A word from our sponsor.
A word from our sponsors, McDonald's. This mummy or this body of an alien, which it looks like, and we'll put up. Or you've probably already seen
Looks
the
like
images.
this.
Yeah, don't you like that? He looks like that.
Small.
Right, welcome back, guys, from the break, where too much good stuff was left out for you to watch on our Patreon. Yeah, fuck
For
you
you
guys.
to watch. For you to watch.
If you want to pay $29.99 and see all their shit, no, anyways,
One day we're gonna charge you.
you know, it'll be fun. But in the news lately, guys, especially today, and it's been in our wheelhouse to talk about. The Mexican government not discovered, but brought out to the world and said that they've had this mummy of an alien. One of them that's 1,000 years old. The other one's, I think, like 700.
So this motherfucker came out in like the year 10,023. That's what
10,000. Yeah, 10,023. Yeah.
If he's 1,000 years old, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or am I tripping?
No, you're right. Sorry, my math. I'm just a little slower at math than everybody else is, so I just had to take a little time. But but
Shout out
yeah,
to 1023 when this fool landed.
this fool landed, and it looks like the fucking alien from
what
Men
was
in Black.
popping in
that's just like there,
1023, bro? Like this is the thing. What was happening in the year 1023 when this fool landed, dog?
fucking pyramids were being built.
No,
Nah,
1023
nah.
1023 is
Final
not even like that long ago in history, bro.
Come on, Jeff.
Like shit was popping, bro.
Shit was popping in 1023, dog.
People had running water.
No,
No,
did not.
fuck no.
What do you mean? A running river of water? Yes. That's
Bro,
what you
okay.
mean.
They had plumbing in MySpace in 1023, bro.
No.
It wasn't even that long ago.
The homie Ku Jun was alive, bro. Events, bro.
Kobe
Obviously,
Kuzan.
this fucking alien landed that year. Fucking not a lot of crazy.
So
shit.
okay. Let's hold on.
Islam.
Let's circle back to the idea that an alien body or an alien substance has been just brought out to the public after everybody's been talking about, you know, aliens and their presence in the world and the presence in our society. You know, NASA releasing the whole like their evidence of UFOs.
Why
and then what? Like the Mexican government comes out. I'm half Mexican. My dad is like hardcore AMLO. You know what I mean? Like
patriotic. No, but it's not.
But-
It
but-
wasn't necessarily the Mexican government. It was someone presenting it to Congress
in
It was
Mexico.
In Mexico, it wasn't like the AMLO. Like it wasn't
Oh,
his
okay.
government.
I
like,
haven't really
presenting
read
it.
into this.
It was like someone like
presenting
it to Congress.
this mummy or this body of an alien, which looks like, and we'll put up. Or you've probably already seen
Looks
the
like
images.
this.
Yeah, don't you like that? He looks like that.
This motherfucker right here. Huh? This motherfucker right here.
No, yeah, he looks like this little alien. Yeah, it looks like an alien. You know what I mean?
He
It
looks
looks
like fucking ET, bro.
It looks like Little Mayo.
It
Yeah,
no,
he does.
yeah. Or like
He
I said,
really
like,
does, bro.
Shout
like-
out.
Shout out to 2013 when we left a little mayo, bro.
you know, but it's supposedly got 30% non-earthly
This fool's got like adamantium in him. He's got like fucking
rare metals in them.
He's got rare Kryptonian metals.
So, you know, what do you think? Aliens real? Aliens not real?
Look,
Are they walking
think
among
too-
us?
Dude, that dude's mummified. That dude is dead. He ain't walking nowhere. Right?
He ain't going nowhere
They should
anywhere
try to
time soon.
They should try to revive that fool.
Give him a little water.
Just give him a
him
little
some
water.
juice.
Give him some juice.
juice.
Give him some pussy, bro. Wake this man up, bro.
Oh my god.
J-Lo. No, but for real though, I'm gonna keep it real. Like this fool, I have this like crazy theory. Like,
May not mean nothing.
no, he means a lot to me, bro. I have this crazy theory that I just concocted. Look, the U.S. is has lately been getting in front of all this UFO shit. They've been
Right.
It's like, oh, like
We knew about this shit first.
since like the 1940s,
Right.
And like this and that,
Yeah.
that, and the third. They had a guy in Congress who had like military clearance, like going in front of Congress and saying like, I've seen bodies
Right.
and like this and that, and I feel like.
So the U.S. has been trying to
corner the UFO market.
Exactly.
This Mexican fool's like, fuck that. I got this mummy, bro.
and y'all could come
And y'all
and
can
test
come
this
test
shit.
it out to see for yourselves,
For real.
B. Like, I just feel like now someone's gonna come out next. Like, everyone, like, when the USA does it, like, okay, this might be really official. Now the Mexicans there, it's a free for all, bro.
Yeah.
Some fool in fucking Japan's about to come up with some shit. The Russians are about to admit
Oh,
some
for sure.
shit.
The Chinese.
What's that new name for India now? They have like an official.
Oh, yeah,
it's like Bharat.
Yeah,
Or
the Bharatnese.
Yeah, I want to say the official name, bro. I ain't trying to disrespect
Exactly.
my brothers
The
from
Indians
the east,
and
bro.
the Bharatnese, whatever you
They're
prefer
about
to be.
Didn't they just land on the dark side of the moon?
They did.
There
They
you
just
go,
landed on
saying.
the moon. You know what I mean? Like the whole world is moving into this next stage of like I've gotten shit for so many people outside of the podcast saying you guys are talking so much conspiracy, but it's so much not conspiracy, so much conspiracy theories, but it's happening. It's what's
Hey.
in the
So all those people, the numbers talk, baby.
You want this?
Show
or you
me
want
the
the
money.
Kardashians. You choose. You
You
choose
choose-
one.
Choose
You
one,
choose one.
and you already chose with those numbers.
you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Nah, I mean, look, it looks fucking fake to me, but at the same time, it's like at this point, I don't even know what to believe, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I was laughing the other day where it was like, I forgot exactly what it was. It was oh no, it was did you guys see that clip where what's that song by Chop Suey, that song by fucking System of a Down. And like they're like basically saying like he's like that I hit like writer's block and I didn't know how to say like I there was like this whole moment where I didn't know what to say. Rick Rubin's like, yo, pick a book, like just get it out of nowhere. And then it's like Father had forsaken me, that whole part, right? Iconic part of the song, right?
Right.
In the literally the two guys.
You forsake
exactly, right? We all know that part. Literally the two guys who created the song, right? Literally. The two guys are telling you what they did in the comments. They're like, cap. They're like, that's bullshit. Like, that's not what happened, bro. They got it from the Bible. Or like, no, it actually means this. And it's like, the two guys who created the song are just literally telling you what they did. And you're not going to believe that. So no one's going to believe shit, bro.
Right.
At that point, when you see shit like that, something that simple, where the two people who created something are telling you how they came up with it, and people are saying it's a lie, fuck it, dude. Like, I'm ready for anything, bro. Like, no one believes
there's
shit.
aliens, there's mummified people,
Dude, no one
there's
believes
deep
shit.
fakes. Come on, bro. Propaganda. It's clearly from the Bible.
No,
You know,
this is the thing, though. Well, this is the thing, though. Like, it could be fake. It could be real. I don't fucking know.
No.
I don't know.
and now
Isn't that okay? Like, I don't fucking know.
Everybody
And
knows
now-
you can't deep fake Serge Tankian. You can't do that.
You can't defake
It's
Rick.
But I feel like no.
he's
What my
fakeable.
I would
my
actually
point was-
respected that if they said that in the comments. If it was a deep fake, I'd have been like, clever.
Well, my point was out of all this is like now it's become a thing, a topic that it's a everyday pop culture kind of thing that people are talking about, like aliens and AI. Like another topic we're going to talk about, they had AI robots promoting a movie in
About
AI in SoFi Stadium. You know what I mean? For the new movie
It's like,
coming out.
were
the
they
creator.
real robots, like actually with like generative AI and shit? Like, who the fuck
Or were they
actors?
actors?
Like,
or
who the
'cause-
fuck knows? Like, it's like at this, like, I'm at the point with like a lot of shit. Like,
No,
just
but
when
it's crazy. Like, let's say you're going to a game and you sit down and you see that you saw the picture of the AI. It's got the whole robot. You see a robot just there. You know what I mean? It becomes a common thing. I'm not gonna say it like not propaganda. Is it a common trend that's what we're all into right now? The whole sci-fi, the artificial intelligence kind of thing. You know what I mean? The aliens are popular. The more movies about
look, AI is fucking
space.
real. AI is fucking real, and it's here, and it's getting better. And
No,
better.
it is.
That's a fucking fact. So it's like, now is there fucking robots who are going to be running on AI? Who knows? Probably, but not right now. I don't think we're there yet. I think that's just like a movie prop, and they're just going for like for the movie. But it looks fucking weird in the stands. But like in general, I just feel like, you know, right now it's like a weird time where like people, it's like they don't believe anything that comes out of anybody's mouth,
But they
unless it's on the unless it's like written on a forum
on the internet
like,
where everybody has an access
yeah,
to.
it's like, dude, like if someone, like I'm telling you, like that whole shit with, like I know it's kind of random, but that whole shit with like Serge and fucking Rick Rubin, they're literally telling it, and they don't believe it.
Yeah.
The people who did it, like we could say, like, yo, we had a good time golfing. It's like, nah, bro, those fools hate each other, bro. They're just hanging out just cause. Like, it's like no one believes shit, bro.
Right.
Like, it's like nothing official. That's the truth. Like what I just said is a little exaggeration, but it's actually true. Like, and that's the fault of the media in general. All the shit that happened in the pandemic, all the shit that happened during the Trump administration, all the shit that happened during Barack Obama, everything post 9/11. It's all been a whole bunch of shit.
Right.
And the thing is like that, like it's like the mask is off, but it's so off that now it's like there's nothing. Like now there's no skin, there's no bones, there's nothing. No one believes in shit. So now when someone's telling you there's aliens, which is something that people like, dude, if someone said in 1980 that there's a mummified alien,
People would fucking blow their minds.
they'd be
They'd
like,
be like,
oh,
no,
Jesus is coming tomorrow. Like it's like
seriously. It
But
was
now-
the end of the world. The
Yeah.
Russians were gonna nuke them,
Exactly.
like kind of
but
thing.
now
like,
no one believes shit. Like everything is bullshit unless it's
Yeah.
so bullshit that now it's not bullshit. Like it's
There's
the
a
opposite.
fine line of bullshit where you can just like teeter.
No,
You know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
tell
Like,
you know what's crazy, bro? Like, I don't know if this is good or it's bad, but like, people are like so on the other end of like now everyone's just like, there's a lot of people like that are becoming super like Bible centric. Like everything's going back to the Bible. Like atheists are turning into like religious scholars and like, oh, like the everything from the Old Testament and all that shit. I'm like, I don't know, like, yeah, I'm glad you guys are finally reading the Bible. That's cool. But it's
Right.
like, did it have to come from the fact that like now you just don't believe anything, so now you're turning to God? Like it's like what the fuck? Like it's like, I mean, I think people are just scared, bro. I think like no one knows what the fuck is solid. Like people are lonely, people are not happy in their lives. It's like, I don't know. Like that's why I say I don't know. Like literally with anything. When I hear the government saying about aliens, I don't fucking know, bro. If they're real, sick. If they're not and you're lying, I don't give a fuck. Like,
well, I'm
still
continuing
going-
my life.
Exactly.
I'm still doing what I'm
That's
doing.
kind of my advice for like anybody. It's like just live your life, hug your loved ones, go out, have a beer, fucking kiss your kid, bro.
And
Do
trying to
jo-
win your fantasy,
do your jo-
uh,
win your
fan-
fucking fantasy league, bro. Kick it with your homies, bro. Like I don't
Right.
know, bro. Like
Yeah,
all this other shit, bro. Like all this like arguing online shit, like telling like or like oh like or is this a deep fake? Like those mummies look fake to me.
Yeah,
like they
they
really
do.
look
They,
like
they
bullshit.
do. They really do. I
But,
mean,
like,
if I'm going to be
what
straight
frame
up.
of reference do you have to 1,000
Exactly.
years old?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, where's my?
We don't know what
Yeah,
real is supposed to, like.
Exactly.
There's no point. There's this part of Star Trek where
face.
Spock dies.
Sorry.
I'm so dead, bro. That's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what is he supposed to tell you guys? Like, hey, it's me. I'm
And they
real.
got some numbers there. Is that like temperature? Like what the fuck? I don't even know what's going on. Like
It's how many years he's
That
old.
was his wristwatch that they found on
yeah,
him.
they found that shit on him,
They
bro.
found him.
Way before his time.
It's 1926 o'clock where he's from.
And like I like that you said that because there's no frame of reference. Like I don't know.
There's
like,
none in Star Trek. Spock dies, and Captain Kirk is like, "Yo, what's it like?" He's like, "I can't explain it to you. You don't have any frame of reference.
Exactly. Like,
there's no point of like
Wow.
rationale
What a
that I can
Trekkie.
like jump off of."
it's true. Like I don't know. That shit looks fake to me. But you know what? If it landed in 1023, my boy, like
He looks good for that.
Yeah,
he looks
like,
good.
what
for
the
it. Can we just say that for a second?
That's
Like,
what could've-
1023.
that's
bro,
what
he's
could've
been
ju-
in the gym. Look
that
at
fool
those
could
hip
have just
bones.
dressed up in like a fucking like monk's outfit and like just like hid in plain sight, my boy.
Looks like he had full on like in 1023. Do you think everybody was just like surviving or a civilized? No, you don't know. No, I mean not
Christopher
surviving. But like
Columbus hadn't even discovered the Americas. Hernan Cortez hadn't even landed in Mexico. This monk landed in Peru supposedly. He was probably
Discovered.
He was probably kicking it with the fucking Incas posted, bro.
yeah,
Chilling, bro.
Like, it's like he could-
having some corn drink.
just chilling. And you know
Yeah.
what? I'm outies.
Yeah, like it's like I don't know, bro. Like
It's like, oh damn, I think I left my keys in my car, and then he didn't make it to his car.
no, I'm gonna tell you right fucking now. If there was an alien, like if aliens are real, and one of those motherfuckers just came out and was like, "Yo, I'm real. Like we're real. There's other worlds, and like I
Boom! Here it
crash
is.
landed here,"
Yeah.
and then people would be like, "Oh, it's a demon."
Here's the most.
They'd be like, "Oh, this is like fucking the devil."
Here's the most non-conspiracy fact. There are mentions of aliens in the Bible
Yeah,
multiple times.
There is.
Guess what? Guess what all those angels are?
Aliens.
Aliens. All Christians believe in aliens. Like most Christians believe in aliens.
Dude, I've said it many times on this podcast. The Bible talks about other worlds like all the fucking time. It just frames it in like an unsinful way, but it definitely does say there's other worlds. Like,
The Bible says that fool Daniel saw one and was freaked the hell, and the alien was like, "Do not be alarmed."
well, it's like all those memes of like, I love those
Like
memes.
the wheels with the
Yeah,
eyes.
I love all those
Yeah,
memes
bro.
about angels. It's like, oh, angels in my mind. It's just like this like flying
That
child.
guy's probably
It's
like a really chill dude named Jeff. Once again, we just don't have a frame of
it's like
reference for that reality.
Angels in the Bible is just like this orb with like multiple eyes. Like, do not be afraid. Nah, but it's like, you know, I'm open to it all, bro. I don't like, and that AI. This is the thing though. That AI shit is fucking mad real. That shit is something that people should actually be like.
Elon
really
Musk is trying to stop it.
Dude, look, Elon Musk is a fucking weirdo.
No,
but
I'm saying he's trying to
but
stop.
He's a genius.
He's trying to cap the whole idea of AI. He's like, if we don't get a control on it now, it's gonna be reactive instead of proactive.
I know. I guess it's like him and the Google guys have like two different takes on AI. Like the Google guys are like super like fuck it, let's just
go.
unleash the beast. Like,
Google is scraping, by the way. All of your data, all of your searches are now part of the machine.
oh yeah, I already knew that.
And
They've been
we all
watching
agreed
us.
to it. We all
Yeah.
agreed to it.
I use DuckDuckGo on my phone.
I use Ask
on my
Jeeves.
on my work computer, I'm definitely on Google Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
It's just faster. Like
Microsoft Edge
you use that?
You
Well,
use
at work.
Microsoft Edge?
at work.
He's clowning
I
on you,
know.
bro.
Well, that's what
I was
they make
alive.
us-
You fucking edger.
No, Edge just came. It used to be Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
That's what they make us use. That's what they make us use at work.
That is so funny, dude.
All right,
Oh my
you're
gosh.
funny.
Fuck Edge, bro.
Microsoft Edge. All right. Yeah.
No, but
But anyways.
what is Elon saying about it? He's like just trying to curve it and shit. Like
No, he's just gonna cap the potential of where AI can be. You know,
See,
he
like,
says,
just put some safety guards around it. Some
and that's what he's
borders,
saying. Right now, supposedly there is no safety
Some
guards
walls. You know what I mean? They have
or
those
laws
things on the
around
freeway.
things that we haven't had yet.
Dude, this is the thing though. When it comes to the U.S. government, bro, like for sure, like all those motherfuckers are way too old.
Dude.
I thought he
They're
was
so
going
out of
somewhere,
touch.
and then
No, they're so fucking old.
Anything tech related, literally anything tech related is
no,
like
and this is what I will say.
insane. Have you guys seen the tech guys getting interviewed? They're explaining like
Yeah,
the
I've
most
seen some of that
basic
shit.
concepts,
Yeah.
like on both sides. It's
Yeah.
not just
No,
the
it's
Republicans.
not. No, I'm
like,
saying
it's
just the
Dems
U.S.
and-
government, like both sides, whatever side.
We are
they're-
woefully under legislated for
no, and this is the
technological
thing. What I will say, like I know.
sector.
We go from aliens to fucking angels to
For real,
fucking
for
AI
real.
to the government, but it's all tied in because it all goes back to like a distrust of the government. That's why no one believes shit. Distrust of the government, distrust of the media, and a lot of the shit is that a lot of the people that govern us, they're old as fuck, and it's like you could say anything about term limits, anything about voting. Like I'm kind of like disillusioned with like voting, like on the federal
Right.
level. But at the end of the day, when it comes to your representatives and your governor and your senator, that shit matters, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
direct
okay.
democracy.
The president, like that shit is like kind of like some bullshit.
It matters in Ohio, like those crazy swing
Well, the
states. But
primaries and shit. California,
California,
is blue as fuck. It doesn't-
honestly,
we don't swing
it's
shit.
so blue. It
It's like-
almost doesn't
It
matter.
It matters for your mayor. It matters for your representatives.
Vote
It
local.
matters for your governor, and it matters for your senators. I think people kind of overlook senators sometimes, but I think senators matter a lot.
It's a
Yeah.
huge
Oh, yeah.
deal.
So it's like that. It's like, and no one focuses on that. It's
Right.
like everyone always kind of just
So the
sweeps it
pri-
on their ground.
yeah.
Senators kind of get a little more shine, but the representatives don't though.
Yeah.
Like that's why we have like Dianne Feinstein and Nancy
Still there.
Pelosi, old as fuck. Like it's okay. Like you had your shine. Like let some new blood
Who
in.
was
Like where's some 40-year-olds,
that-
some
that-
50-years
that-
at least? Jesus Christ.
You know why?
the
It's 'cause these guys
congresswoman that
haven't
was for
retired.
LA that just retired? She was just really old.
from LA?
Waters.
Barbara Boxer or something like that.
Barbara Boxer's still in there. I think.
No.
No, she retired. I think. Maxine Waters.
Maxine
Waters.
Waters.
She retired?
Yeah. I think she
I
retired.
hope to God
She
did.
was like 98 years old.
She was pretty old. She's still there.
I know. I was like looking at that. No, I don't know. I don't know.
And it's like the media so
No,
out
but-
of touch. Like this is the thing.
Yeah,
bro.
Regardless.
she's still serving.
Yeah,
She
like,
is?
Don't watch the fucking news, bro.
All right.
Vote
Watch,
local.
watch the news at the end when the good stuff comes out, like the squirrel on jet skis.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last 5
That's
minutes of
fine.
the news. That's the sweet spot right
Yeah.
there.
And look at this guy. It reminds me of Ron Burgundy.
The squirrel on the jet skis.
He did pull up on the second movie. They did show that.
Yeah. Anyways, should we talk about a little sports
A
here?
little sports action, man.
A little bit. You know, I wore my Lakers jersey for something.
There's a lot. It's bubbling. Football's back.
Baseball's coming to like an end a little bit. It's the end of the race there.
September. It's going into October.
How are the Dodgers looking? I
They look
wanted
pretty,
to
I like
ask.
them. They got kind of fucked up by the Braves, but I like that. It's fine.
These are the top two, right? The Braves, and the Dodgers,
are the
right
two
now.
best
So
teams
this
in the league.
that was like a real like who's gonna take it type series.
What I did want to talk to you guys about. Sorry, I don't mean to go off subject, but the USA basketball not making it to the finals. The whole controversy between why we didn't put, and then there was that guy that Lyles, the guy
Noah
that was,
Lyles.
yeah, that talked shit about them. I kind of agree. We didn't bring the best players to the biggest stage.
Well, according to Noah Lyles, Dennis Schroeder's the MVP of the world.
No, that's terrible.
According to Noah Lyles.
That's just, but that's
No, I'm not
just
saying-
facts. That's
yeah.
not even opinion. Like
But so
the
is he
world
the
duked it out, and
no, but is Dennis Schroeder the best player in the world because he was the best
No.
player in the World Cup? Hell
he's
the fuck
the
no.
most
No, I'm not
valuable
saying
player of that
The
team.
world?
right.
right now.
I'm not
yes.
saying that-
No.
He was
That's-
the best player. Look, if you don't show up to participate, you can't even be considered. Like, clearly, if LeBron played and he played well, like, this wouldn't even
No,
be
but
an
I
issue.
think-
No, but we can't say he's the best player in the world.
Yeah, because that's what Noah
Obviously, he's
Lyles.
not the
Well,
best
that's what
player.
Noah Lyles is implying. That
Yes.
like if you win at the World Championship,
Like
you're the
in the
best in the
Olympics
world.
and like
so,
the-
so the best player on the best team in the world is Dennis Schroeder. So he's the best player in the world.
I mean, if that's the argument, obviously he's wrong. But
that's
he's
definitely the argument.
but
that-
he's the best player in the world competition.
that's even not even true. On its face, it's not. Like
He was for this tournament. That's what I'm
He
saying.
he was for the
voted.
Germans.
He was
Yeah.
for the tournament.
Shout out to the Germans though. Hey,
Oh yeah, it is.
Shout out to the
It
Germans.
is subjective, right?
Shout out
It's a voting process. It's
right.
not like a pure numbers.
Shout
and
out to the
production.
Germans. Franz Wagner's a fucking baller. He's actually their best player. Dennis Schroeder's
I feel
really
like the
fucking
rest of
good.
the world kind of found a way to like beat the USA.
Look,
You
the
know what I
USA
mean?
sent their-
It's a different
At
game.
the end of the day,
'cause
the USA sent their C team, bro.
They sent their. It wasn't even the B squad.
It wasn't. It was the
It
C
really
team,
wasn't.
bro.
I mean, do you,
And now
do you
you-
think and now you've gotten the whole talk, the whole hype behind LeBron putting the eyes or all that shit of playing in the Olympics next year. What do you think?
I mean, look, LeBron could do whatever he wants, but it like
No, it's gonna be. They put up a little graphic. It was LeBron, KD, Curry, and
Tatum
and Tatum and AD.
AD.
Isn't it crazy that Steph has never competed in the Olympics?
Yeah, he's only competing in the World Cup.
Really?
Yeah, he held out. He held out. Look, if this is what it took, this is the best sacrifice we could have asked for.
Right.
If this is what it takes to get the NBA All-Star game basically in the world tournament.
Well,
I'm
the NBA
all
always
for
says
us
their
to-
best players for the Olympics because in the last Olympics they won the gold medal.
Yeah, but
Right.
there are always those holdouts, you know what I mean? But if Braun is coming on, come on. Like, people are going to pull up.
I don't even want.
And
Bron to pull
especially
up.
what
Bron's
happened.
old.
I feel like that's what needed to happen. This whole storyline of look, they didn't make it. They lost the bronze game. You know what I mean? To Canada, like
They got waxed.
they did. They did.
Besides-
They really did.
I mean, it
so,
went to overtime.
yeah.
And
They
then they ran
but
away
they
with it.
needed to make it to overtime. Canada was winning.
Yeah,
except
Michael
for that,
Bridges hit a
except for
shot
that lucky
there, yeah.
shot at the end. If it wasn't for that lucky shot, they wouldn't have been in overtime. Regardless, they didn't make it. They didn't win, and I feel like they needed that storyline to like kind of back that fire behind the stars are coming next year.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
USA, fourth place champion.
and everybody's like posting that graphic up. It's LeBron, it's KD, it's the best players that we're putting out there, and we haven't been putting out the best players.
Me, if I'm sending the best players, and like I'm not sending LeBron or KD.
Who's your starting five?
my
Who's your
start?
starting
If I
five?
want my starting five, like for like the best,
for like
the best players right now, like not because KD's too old to me.
best players to play together right now.
I'm picking Steph.
Right.
I'm picking fucking Bam Adebayo at the 5. I'm picking Jason Tatum at the fucking 3. The 2, I'm still putting Anthony Edwards there because that was a fucking baller. And at the fucking 4, shit, it gets a little tricky at the 4, but maybe we could get in some fucking, I don't know. The 4
You're playing
is a
like
little,
small ball,
hell yeah, what the fuck? We're going small ball.
but the rest of the world is big.
And there's only one good center in the rest of the world, and his name is fucking Nikola Jokic. And he didn't even play. He didn't even play.
Yeah, but no, overall, like we're still talking about like what
We're talking about Olympics though.
exactly. We're not talking about players overall. Like you were
Everyone's-
saying,
everyone's
like you were saying,
playing.
Dennis Schroeder is the best player in this tournament in the world in this
Yeah, I'm playing
tournament.
I'm playing
no,
small
but
ball.
but what I'm saying
I'm
here,
playing small ball.
international ball is different. You know
No,
what
I'm
I mean?
playing
Like,
small
Who's your
balls.
5, Sam? Who you putting on?
I keep that 5. That's a perfect 5 to me. It's Braun, it's KD, it's Steph, it's AD
Bron
and
and KD are
Tatum.
too old, bro. I wouldn't want them on that team. You need some new blood in there.
You had Kobe pretty old at the end of the
Not in 08. Oh yeah, he was in his prime. 2012, he was still basically just off the tail end of his prime. Like it's like Kobe would.
Kobe was still.
but I would
both times.
have
Both times.
Anthony Edwards that young.
Hell yeah, Anthony
Nah.
Edwards is ready to fucking splash on that shit.
Is he going over D Book?
No, there you go. D-Book
D-Book,
needs
yeah.
to be. It's Steph, D-Book, Jason Tatum, Bam still at the 5. I don't know who I'd put at the fucking
Bam
4.
at the 5.
Yes.
Like I need
AD at the 4 or no?
No, it's because I don't want AD there either. Because
Why not?
He's a liability. He's too hurt. He gets hurt all the time.
No,
Let's say they're
you're
healthy,
thinking
though.
of AD in the season wise, Jeff. Think of AD in a tournament,
A summer
size.
tournament,
Like,
he's
this is
good.
This isn't like the whole season. You need him to
I'm being
play.
realistic. I'm being realistic.
Like overall pound. Like think of it as a pound for pound. Like you don't want to have AD there as your number 5.
I'm not
He's
living
like,
in the dream world. I'm living in the real
All right,
world.
who's going
Who
over?
else- who
who's
else
going
is
over
gonna-
Jaren Jackson at the 4? Because that's
Right.
who.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
actually, Jaren Jackson plays the 5.
But who's going over Jaren Jackson at the 4 though? They'll probably put him and Bam
They're probably gonna-
interchangeable 4-5.
I feel like Bam is the perfect international 5, bro. He's perfect for that shit, bro. Bam Adebayo is like one of the best defenders in
I
the
feel
league.
like Bam's a good not first game starter. I don't know. I feel like Bam's that if we lose game 1, he's the rest of the way game
That's a desperate
starter.
move. No, we have to have Bam starting the whole team. I still can't think of who I would put at the 4. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm fucking blanking and it's someone so fucking obvious. Like
Let's check the All Stars from 2023.
it's probably some. I'm
I don't know.
We got Kyrie,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got Ja, we got Donovan, we got Damian Lillard, Paul George. I mean, you
Damian
know,
Lillard would be good on that team. I would want Damian
if
Lillard.
we got
Damian Lillard over Steph Curry.
just on the team though, like
Right,
not on
right,
the
right,
5
yeah.
though. Nah, Steph Curry was over him for sure. You see any good power forwards in that bitch? Like I'm telling you, bro,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
true.
There's like who's a forward? Like there's some good forwards. Like honestly, Michael Bridges, I like him. He's more of
Yeah,
a
me
3,
too.
but like I like Michael Bridges. Like
Austin Reeves showed
Austin
out.
Reeves, he balled out. People hating on Austin Reeves, but
No,
he
no,
fucking
he-
played his ass off,
He
bro.
played his ass off.
He played his ass. He had one bad game against Latvia.
Yeah.
Other than that, he was fucking playing. No, against Lithuania.
DeMar guard forward. No, because it's like Pascal Siakam, DeMont.
It's 'cause
They're
a
all
lot-
international.
They're all
at the
international
4.
Yeah.
fours, bro.
They're all
I guess
international at
we're
the
gonna have to
4.
put KD there, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Just off that alone, because we don't have any forwards like Giannis.
If KD is healthy, if KD doesn't have no injury, who do you have in that spot over him? You know what I mean?
Kawhi Leonard
I guess.
was playing small ball. Zion, bro. There we
Zion
go.
at the
Zion.
4.
But he's injury prone too. But it's probably gonna be like I just want like a younger movement, but with the main guys. Like I want D Book and Tatum there for sure. Like I
Yeah,
need
for
those
sure.
guys there. I need even some, maybe
Jaylen
some
Brown.
Jaylen Brown shit. Like I need some shit like that. Like
Yeah.
I need the young stars. Like
You need some veteran presence that's
yeah,
been
Steph-
there. That's
Steph Curry.
won.
Steph Curry.
No, but Steph Curry's not a veteran present in the international ball. Like
Yeah.
you need LeBron. You need
I would
Brown's out-
I would
Brown-
disagree with that because when Kobe came in 08, you know, he just was like immediately that veteran presence.
and
So Steph could just jump right in. He doesn't
Steph,
have to like
Steph would be
have
that
his
Kobe type of
yeah,
shit.
exactly. He doesn't have to have like his, you know, Olympic cred or
Yeah,
whatever. the
exactly. I
case
feel
may
like
be.
Steph would just step in and fill that void. Like he's already a vet. Like everyone would respect him on that team. Like
well, we'll definitely see what happens. With
I want to talk about your ex boo, bro. He went down, bro.
oh, I was like,
Sam looks scared. bro.
We're getting into it.
Talking about
on the unlucky specialist.
some
Airs
deep
their
dives.
dirty laundry. More
we're in the sports section, guys. Come on.
We've segued.
No, yes.
cheese man.
My ex boo, the jersey I still wear.
Now you need to wear that Jordan Love jersey. He looked good, bro.
He does look good.
He looked good.
I was telling Monique, I feel like I look good in number 10.
Love 10.
And then Love on the back. Just,
He looked good, and so did
No, yeah,
Aaron Jones, right? He was looking good
but then
too.
he pulled a hamstring. But Aaron Rodgers,
Damn,
fourth play into the game. Pops. Like you guys said, I didn't see the slow motion
it looked
version
bad,
of it all.
bro.
Yeah. it's
His
so bad.
Achilles just, and I don't know.
It's just
Kind
honestly,
of tears the dreams of Jets fans
I didn't
everywhere.
even
Tears the
believe it.
dreams of football fans. You know what I mean?
Asunder.
I had him on my fantasy league. I had to like drop him for Jared Goff.
I didn't even believe in the Jets to begin with, but I don't like it when players get hurt. Like I don't like it, especially guys like Aaron Rodgers. It just
Care about people.
yeah, no, it's fucked up. Like I want the guys to like either just go down on their shield. Like if you suck, you suck, but don't go out because of an injury. You know what I mean? Like that's some bullshit. I feel bad for him. I hope he doesn't retire.
Terrible
I don't
to
think
see.
he. I don't
No,
think
he put out a tweet today or
Yeah, I don't think he
This
will.
week-
I don't think
this
he will.
afternoon he
Yeah,
said-
it was today.
like
I'ma
the
come
darkest time is before the dawn,
Yeah.
or something like that. Like
Well, I hope he comes back, but that's a terrible injury. I mean, Brees Hall recovered pretty well from it. He
Right.
was already running like
Looking-
crazy.
yeah.
He was looking good. He's another Jet.
yeah.
So maybe they could hook him up with the same doctors and shit.
But that sucks. Like, look, you had the hype of like Hard Knocks and how they were playing in the preseason and all that. You know what I mean? To lead to where it happened. He comes in with the fucking American flag, just
On
you
9/11.
You know what I mean? On 9/11 in New York City, like that
If you
fucking
go out like that,
Oh
that
my
shit-
god,
I was fine.
Jeff.
I felt bad for that shit.
I felt bad for him. I looked at the camera. I couldn't believe it. I looked
Me
at
either.
the TV and I was like, no.
Like that, like what? That's fucked. Like I thought it was. I was like, nah, it's gonna be like Joe Burrow. It looks bad, but he'll be back.
And then I was like, oh yes, Zach Wilson's out there, but it's okay. He's gonna come back. And then once you put him on the cart, it was over. It was over for Jet fans everywhere, and it sucks.
Any surprises for you the first week of the season? Every overreactions, underreactions.
Well, the first week of the season's always like
overreaction
crazy.
week. Yeah, it's overreaction week.
You know, like
I think the one thing that stood out for me,
the Chargers and the Miami game was really good.
yeah, my app Tua looked fucking great.
The Tua looked amazing. Just
Tyreek Hill looked like
That's
a
what I'm saying,
reincarnation of like
he got me. I don't
Jerry
know, like
Rice or some shit.
I don't know how many points on fantasy.
Yeah,
he
I
got
feel
me.
like I mean the Chiefs are looking a little lost out there with their receivers. Like without Kelsey, like it's.
I think it was because of the defense, and that's why they signed Chris Jones the day after Monday Night Football
yeah.
on Tuesday.
I feel like another good call. It's in the same game. I think Detroit's real. I think Detroit was going to be good.
Detroit's real.
I think Detroit's
Chicago's
going to
bullshit.
be BS. I Jordan Love impressed me too.
I feel like
And you know
the
what-
Packers got a wild card chance.
Yeah, and
I don't know if they're gonna win it. I feel like Detroit's gonna win the division,
Yeah.
but
And you know who's really, really in the dude? I'm telling you right now.
Hmm.
I'm gonna excite some people.
Jacksonville.
No, the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh no!
The Dallas Cowboys defense is for real. They got
Jeff.
playmakers all
Jeff.
over. Trust, it's not even a hot take. Those motherfuckers were making.
No, Jeff, that was the first week,
no. I mean, they were projected to be the best defense.
and they're
in the
gonna
league.
win this next week because they're playing the Jets.
I mean, they were literally projected to be the best defense in the league,
yeah.
and they looked like it. Like
Dak Prescott's gonna lead a team like that.
with that defense, you just need some mid quarterback play, bro. I'm telling you
He's just
right
gonna
now. We've seen elite defenses lead mid quarterbacks to Super Bowls,
True.
aka Peyton Manning at
True.
that last year of his career with that Von Miller defense. Literally was that defense carrying that team.
True.
Aka Ray Lewis and Ed Reed taking
Joe
Joe Flacco,
Flacco, yeah.
and fucking Brad Johnson not Brad Johnson, fucking
Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer in 03 or whatever, or 02. I forgot
Yeah.
when that was. So it happens. It happens. The Bears in 85. Like, you have to be iconic. But I
Yep.
feel like this Dallas defense has those guys. Because Micah Parsons, Diggs, they
Yep.
got players all over, bro. They got those real iconic type of guys. Like, I like it,
You
man.
might be right. You might. I don't know. You're gonna
I'm
get a
just
lot.
saying.
You get a
I'm
lot of
just
those
saying.
guys
I'm just
excited
saying,
out
it's
there,
the
Jeff.
first week of the season.
Yeah, it's overreaction.
Overreaction week.
Yeah.
But that's my big overreaction
I'm
take.
excited for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, week two
Viking,
starts,
yeah,
yeah.
to Vikings,
My boy Jordan
Eagles.
Addison. Dude, I'm a big Jordan Addison guy.
Yeah, hey,
He was
USC.
he was the best receiver when he was at Pitt, and then he transferred to USC.
And he
got
played-
Caleb Williams the Heisman,
Yep.
just as being the number one target. Jordan Addison, if you didn't get him this year in fantasy, make
Get
sure
him.
you pencil him next year.
on the waiver wire. If, it's still
If he's on the waiver wire, your league is trash. he should have been on someone's roster
For sure.
during the draft.
oh,
bro.
definitely.
I have him in 3 of my leagues, bro.
All 3 of your leagues?
I'm in 4. But yeah, Jordan Addison's a baller. Bro.
No, yeah. I won my first week. Just putting it out there. You
I
know
went
what
2
mean?
for 2.
All right.
No,
for
I
sure.
went. Yeah, 2 for 2.
That's
I
what's
thought I
up.
was gonna win in your cousin's league, but I got
Yeah.
fucking smacked,
Yeah.
dude.
Patrick Mahomes didn't do so well. So
Yeah,
that's
Pat
why
Mahomes played bad, but
you picked
yeah.
him up pretty early.
You
Not
gotta
pretty early.
you gotta go with the chalk, bro. It's
Yeah.
like sometimes you gotta go with the chalk. You gotta go with the blue bloods. Hopefully the cream rises to
Yeah.
the top, but can't bore people with fantasy. I think
Well, people aren't on board with that.
no, dude.
People
I
are
heard that one
fucking
of the
excited.
one of the
I feel
most
like
boring things that people hate hearing is fantasy sports.
During this time,
No, because no one understands it unless you play it, and not that many people really play it.
All right, let's
That's
get into what people really want to hear about fantasy sports. Who's got the best hair?
Me.
nah, maybe.
Who's got the best hair in your fantasy league?
Me.
Oh, in our fantasy league, probably my cousin Andrew.
Who's got the freshest fade in your Who's number one?
no fade?
Me.
Who's number one freshest fade in your fantasy, bro? And what's their barber's address?
Andy the barber.
Andy the barber.
Yeah.
.com.
Anything
guess
else?
UFC,
UFC, I was
293.
saying.
Adesanya
Adesanya.
got his ass whooped.
Yep.
Sean Strickland, not the most likable character.
No, he's definitely not, but he kind of put a show on it.
Look, if you dig deeper to the story, it's like kind of like a really good story. His dad was abusive. His mom was kind of like a crackhead.
Yeah.
And then he had like this like neo-Nazi influence, but then he met like a teacher in high school. It's like such a classic fucking
Right.
like story where it was like a teacher in high school who was black, kind of like.
That's literally American History X.
It is. That's literally-
You
100%.
just described the plot.
And Sean Strickland didn't get shot. Sean Strickland's the UFC fucking middleweight champ, baby. Like, I like his story. He's kind of like an asshole
Oh.
for the cameras, but Sean Strickland, I hear he's a solid guy, and I'm actually happy for him.
Yeah, other than his opinions on women and their place in the world,
I feel like he's trolling.
solid, real solid dude.
I think he's just trolling, bro. Like if you,
Real nice guy fella.
Yeah.
salt of the earth. Save for that.
I fuck with Sean Strickland. I think
I honestly thought Izzy was gonna win.
everybody did. Sean Strickland was the biggest.
No,
underdog.
like I
heavily
really
favored.
thought
Heavily
like
favored.
he was gonna win. Not like automatically, not like knockout, but I felt like he was gonna win overall.
Dude,
you know
Sean
what I mean?
Strickland
Like,
was the biggest underdog in UFC history. The
Yeah.
biggest underdog. I think he was like plus like
should've bet on him.
495 or some shit.
I don't think so,
should've bet
dude.
on
John, no. GSP versus what's his name versus Matt.
Matt Sarah.
Matt Sarah.
No, I'm saying in terms of the numbers though, like on the books.
I'm saying.
no, it wasn't. No, it was the
He
biggest.
was bigger than Matt Sarah
yeah,
because Matt Sarah was just like
he was
not
even
favored
he
at
was
all.
even bigger than Holly Holmes and Ronda Rousey. He was bigger than Chris Weidman and Anderson Silva. He was bigger than he's the biggest underdog. I think everybody thought Izzy was gonna fucking smack his shit.
right.
Cause Sean Strickland
And he
is
just
more
won-
of like a fucking brawler, you know what
Right.
I mean? And Izzy's Mr. in the Matrix, you know,
Right.
like with all the crazy shit, you know. Everybody loves Izzy. And Sean Strickland's kind of like a brute, you know what I mean? But
And it
fuck
worked out.
It worked, you know?
He's now the undisputed middleweight.
Yeah, and I will say I don't want Izzy to get the immediate rematch.
No.
I want Izzy to
I work his way back up to there.
hey, he's still probably one of the number one contenders.
Right.
But I want him to fight another fight
Right.
before he gets a shot at Sean Strickland. I think the guy who needs to fight Sean Strickland is fucking Duplessis, bro. That South African dude.
'Cause-
Who Izzy was gonna fight for the King of Africa.
Did you see that whole thing between Sugar
Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, Sean O'Malley. And what's the other guy's name?
Aljamain Sterling. He
Yeah.
was like
So-
rematch. He's like, nope.
Yeah.
We're on the phone.
And then everybody else next. I got
yeah,
next.
because he wants
yeah.
to fight Cheeto Vera. Look, Cheeto Vera, fucking, he's a LA legend, even though he's not from LA. He's from
Right.
Venezuela, but he like totally bought into the born and raised fucking fam and shit. But Chito Vera is the only guy who's ever beat Sean O'Malley, and he fucking dusted his ass. So it's like that's why he's getting that rematch. Because honestly, the guy who should get the title shot is Sanhagen, because he
Right.
fucking beat the shit out of Chito Vera in 2 fights ago.
Right.
So it should be Corey Sanhagen. But Corey Sanhagen had a boring fight against Rob Font. It was like literally just on the floor the whole time, which is like if you like jiu-jitsu and you're like kind of into the fight game, you're like, yeah, it's a little boring, but you're interested. You're like,
Right.
okay, this is where it's like a technical kind of ground kind of thing. But
Right.
it's not exciting.
Right.
And I mean, so I think he lost the title shot because of that. But Corey Sanhagen should be the number 1 contender. But Cheeto got that shot because he already beat Sean O'Malley, and that's the only one L that Sean O'Malley has.
And
so he wants that rematch.
they want to bring back that story.
No,
of
it's
that
gonna, that
whole
would be a
thing.
huge fight. That's
fuck
gonna
yeah.
be a huge fight.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I want Cheeto to fucking dust him again.
Woo!
I want
Jen.
Cheeto to dust Sean O'Malley. I don't look. Sean O'Malley annoys me more than fucking Sean Strickland, bro.
No,
like,
he does.
Sean Strickland to me is like a dude
No,
that
I don't know if he annoys me. I feel like
he's
he's
such
just
a
like so-
fucking
yeah.
like TikTok-y Gen Z ass motherfucker. Even though he's like 29, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, bro,
He's
shut up.
35.
It's like it's like shut up, bro. You're not 22, my boy.
yeah, for sure.
It's like, but you know,
It's
that's what I'm
fun
looking
though.
for.
I feel like we've been talking a lot more about like UFC and boxing. And hey, do you see Shakur?
Shakur's supposed to fight Frank Martin,
But
but
they-
they ducked
the
that
whole-
shit.
the whole
Now
deal
he's
fell
fighting
apart.
he's fighting some other dude. They signed. He
Which
signed
I would
a
have.
fight.
I would have loved to see that fight.
Fuck yeah, that Frank Martin
Frank-
actually had a good chance to beat him.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
actually a good fight.
Yeah, that would have been.
Shakur might have been a little too young behind the ears for that.
A green fighter.
Yeah, a
you
little
know,
I love
a little better.
Shakur. Shakur's
Yeah.
fucking talented.
Yeah. I don't know that.
I think that's pretty much it, man. It was eventful, but it was that's you know. That's it. Nothing with the Lakers. I mean, you're wearing the Lakers jersey.
I'm wearing the Lakers jersey.
Oh.
Oh, Christian Wood. We didn't even talk about that.
Word. Oh, and also the fucking rule from the NBA, right?
Oh, right.
The fucking now they have to play theirs. If a team has star players, and everybody was asking like,
What does it
how
mean?
the criteria?
And
But
they
it's
put
like,
it out.
It was like if you've been an All NBA player or an All Star
All-Star.
within the last 3 years,
Yep.
you're considered a star player. So I'm like, okay, that's outlined. That's good. It's
And
not
that's-
arbitrary.
And that means a lot of our players on the Lakers.
They name the teams. It's about like 10 or 12 teams that have all like star players.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How will this affect competition?
I think it'll be better.
And you know, they're gonna start that whole in-season tournament.
I can't wait for that shit.
Like
I think it's
the
gonna
whole
be fun.
the whole Champions League, but within
What are the stakes on that?
It's money and a trophy.
Yeah.
Very
Is
cool.
it this season?
Yeah, it starts this season.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be good. NBA season's gonna be good. I'm excited.
You know what I mean? The NFL season just started. Tomorrow we got Vikings, Eagles. We got a
MLB
whole slate of things
MLB
going on.
playoffs coming up. Dodgers looking good. I like
And
it.
this weekend, September 16th, we're still doing it. We're still there. We're going to the High-Low in
Atwater, right?
Los
Atwater,
Feliz.
in Los Feliz to check it out for the Unlucky Specialist bar tour.
We're gonna be there like around 3 or 4.
three, yeah,
It's gonna
three.
be a little early shindig, but it's
You
a
know,
good
check it
place.
out.
We're gonna check it out.
Be there, be square. It's your boy Sam Torres.
It's your boy Jeff Debender. Shout out to Jason Enriquez on the ones and twos. Matt Zavala in the cut. We love you. We out here. Peace.
Equalizer 3, baby.
Hey. Damn, we got McDonald's and Equalizer.
Dude,
guys.
Equalizer motherfucking 3. God
Really that
damn.
good? I feel like you
Bro,
did everything.
no, fuck that. And fuck you. Fuck
When's the
you.
last time you thought something sucked?
Dude, Liam Neeson. I saw his new movie on Tuesday. That shit was
god awful.
balls.